welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Ruby. And today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about my experience on birth control. I've been on birth control for the first time in my life for 9 months now, and I wanted to share my experience with you guys. I wanted to share the pros and the cons, and if I recommend. If you want to see what birth control I'm on, please keep on watching. I look a little yellow. Okay, so before I was pregnant, and the way that I found out that I was pregnant is because when I started dating my husband and we started becoming sexually active, we would not use protection. We would use the pull-out method. And if you're not over 18 and you're watching this video, please ask your parents if you can watch it. Just because I feel like it's good to know and be aware, but then I feel like maybe little kids shouldn't watch this. I don't know who watches my videos, but I'm just saying. Anyways, we would not wear protection and we were just YOLOing it. We had talked about the fact that if I got pregnant, what would happen, and he said that he saw life with me, and if I were to get pregnant, and even though we weren't married or living together, that he was gonna be fully responsible for the baby. And yes, that was good that he was gonna be responsible, but we were being irresponsible because we were not ready for a baby. We had been doing this for a while, so I wasn't scared. I would look at my period app and I was plan accordingly, you know. So I remember the day that I got pregnant, like I know when it was, but I didn't know I was gonna get pregnant, you know. I knew there was like a high chance, and I even told him do not, because I can get pregnant. And it was September 3rd, 2021. I remember it was a Thursday. A Thursday or Friday. I think it was a Friday. So yeah. And after that, I was very... Who is trying to come to over here? So after that, I was very worried. Like I told you guys in my previous videos, you can see that I was super terrified of having a baby. I was not in the right place, mentally, financially. Yeah, I was just not in a good place. I wanted to have kids when in my 30s. So yeah, it took like a big toll on me and my body. Actually, the way that I found out that I was pregnant was a day that I made an appointment to go and get the IUD put in. They were gonna put it in me that day. And then on top of that, I went because I was cramping so bad. So they're like, we're gonna do a pregnancy test. Next thing you know, I was pregnant, so I couldn't get it. And the IUD that I chose is the copper IUD, the Paragard. The reason that I chose that was because I'm not good with taking pills. I forget. Thankfully, I didn't forget to take my prenatals, but I forget, and I didn't want to be like, oh my god, like I forgot. And I heard that if you miss them, like you have a big chance of getting pregnant. So I'm just like, you know what, no, I know I'm not gonna be consistent with that. And then I know the one in the arm, some people gain a lot of weight. I'm already like chunky, so I didn't want to get like even more or get like the inside. I already suffer with like eating disorders, like I told you guys in my past, that I binge eat, or like that I eat my emotions. So I didn't want to feel like hormonal and my feelings everywhere and just eat and then gain weight. So I didn't want to do that one. I know there's a shot too. I just thought the best option for me was gonna be the Paragard, just because it does not have hormones and it lasts up to 10 years and you can get it removed whenever. And it's just like a quick procedure. I did do research before getting it, and that was before I had a baby. A lot of people say like, oh my god, it's so painful, I literally fainted, I threw up from the pain, it's crazy how they don't numb you. And I was terrified. When I say terrified, it's like morbid scared, to the fact that I was like, oh my god, what if I faint, what if something happens, like, oh my gosh. And I was just like, I think that's why I like didn't get it as soon as I should have, because I was so scared. But I came out pregnant, so I couldn't get it. And then comes the 6 weeks of postpartum. I go get checked, everything was good, and I was like, you know what, I don't want another baby anytime soon, or if any. So as soon as I got the green light that everything down there was good, that next day I went to get the Paragard put in. And honestly, my experience, I did not feel anything slight cramping, but I didn't feel any pain. Maybe because I had just had a baby, my uterus and everything, I don't know, for everybody's different. I have my friend that got it as well. She said it didn't hurt, just mild cramping, a little bit bleeding afterwards, but nothing too crazy. The side effects with that, they does say that you can get heavier bleedings, stronger cramps, longer periods. So I was like, you know what, I'm willing to take the chance. I don't want a baby. So I have had it now for 9 months. I was breastfeeding, so I didn't get my period till I stopped, which was when my baby was like 4 months. And at that time, I don't know if it was the IUD or like that I was getting my period back again, that I started bleeding really heavy, like when I first got out of the hospital. And that lasted for 3 weeks. After that, my period would be around 2.5 weeks, and then it'll stop. And before that, before I got pregnant and had a baby and everything and got the IUD, my period would only be for 6 days. I would cramp the first 3 days really bad, to the point that my bones hurt, my back hurt, like I was getting kind of contractions. So I was like, how worse could it be? But since getting the IUD, I stopped experiencing any cramps, even like, if any, just mild cramps that I like don't even like really acknowledge. If you hear growling, that's my husband's noise. What else? So my period used to last 6 days, then it would stop, and then I wouldn't see it again. I've always been regular. So what I am experiencing, and I think I have like 2-3 months, and this month is pretty weird because like I told you, it was like for 2.5 weeks, and then it got back to normal. It was just like 1 week, and then this month, which is like the 9th month that I've been using the Paragard, I've been bleeding for 3 weeks now. And at first it was just like light, and then it got super heavy, and then it got light, and now it's like super heavy again, which is very uncomfortable, very annoying, just because, you know, like when you use a pad for the longest, you start getting like discomfort. I don't know how rosados. I don't know, when like it touches your skin and it creates like, I don't know, like a mild little cut. I don't know. I hope you guys understand. So that is my experience. I've been bleeding a lot, no cramping, and I will not be taking it off anytime soon, just because I can deal with the bleeding over a baby and being pregnant again. I am truly working on my body, trying to lose all the weight that I gained and just be healthier to go through another pregnancy again. At this time, I am not ready. I want to be 1,000% ready We have goals that we want to accomplish, and I want to be there first and have something to offer this second baby. I think with one baby it's easy, but once you have to, like, your attention will be broken into two little humans. And on top of that, I am in the midst of opening up a little business, so that'll be 3 little babies. So I can't do that to myself right now. And I'm in a really good place mentally, and I'm happy. So I really don't want to risk it. But I feel like I don't have like mood swings or get cranky. Like most girls, I think the normal, like when I'm on my period, I'm a little bit more sassy and stuff. But other than that, I don't feel like emotional depression. I don't feel crying, like fighting or anything like that. But that is my experience in being on the prayer guard. That it is very different for everyone, and I 1,000%, even if I'm bleeding like 3 weeks out of the month, I highly recommend it, just because I feel like I haven't gained any weight. I feel good. I have not broken out, because you can get acne from it because there's copper in your body. So I mean, so talk to your doctor and see what is best for you, and if you want to try it, I would say go for it. There is places that you can go ahead and get it for really inexpensive, even free, depending on your income. I didn't have to pay anything for it, thankfully. But I'm happy that I don't have to worry about a little baby. My mom did tell me, my mom used to be on this IUD, and so was my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law was regular, I believe, but my mom, I think she was bleeding a lot too, and she went to her doctor and they gave her like a little pill to regulate her period. So I'm gonna try that and see if it'll stop it. Or if it'll help normalize it. And then if that's the case, then even better for me. I'm tired of living. Even better for me, I don't get to bleed the whole month, but because it is annoying, but it's not like a deal breaker, you know, to the point that I'm like, okay, take this out of me. No, but I did want to share that with you guys, just my experience. If you were thinking of getting it, if you were scared, I would say don't be scared. It honestly wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad at all. And I'm sure, just make sure you go with a good doctor and that they know what they're doing and that they're gentle and kind. If you feel uncomfortable, let somebody know. But I hope you enjoyed this video of me talking about what birth control I am and my experience. If you did, like always, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.